Have to say it was pretty chilly this morning.
Yes, it certainly was, as some cooler air has settled in behind our storm system, but it certainly has been a good storm for the state, even though it happened over the weekend. Here's a look at Durango Mountain Resort, where they picked up well over 2 feet of snow out of this storm over the weekend. Certainly some impressive snow totals up in the San Juans of Colorado, and of course our northern mountains here in New Mexico picking up over a foot of snow in some locations as well. So much needed valley rain showers across the state as well. So we did pick up much of what we needed over the weekend. Of course, it would be very nice if we could get a couple more of these storms pretty soon here. 56 degrees the current temperature, a north-northwest wind at 14 miles per hour. Temperatures across the north mainly in the 40s and 50s, but take a look at the northeast where a cold front has settled in. We're only at 12 degrees in Clayton, 16 in Tucumcari, 12 in Clovis. This cooler air, which is filtered in last night, is what led to a lot of the road problems out in the east central portions of the state earlier today. Meanwhile, some of that cooler air is starting to seep its way into the southeastern corner of the state. 38 degrees currently in Roswell. Out in the southwest on the other side of the Sacramento Mountains, we're looking at 50s and 60s. We are still looking at a few breezy locations, but for the most part, winds have come down across much of the state. 16-mile-per-hour wind gusts in TRC, 21 in Las Cruces, 33 up in Durango, and 18 in Hobbs. And winds not going to be an issue much of the first part of the work week at least. We will see at times breezy conditions as a couple of storm systems will pass to our north, but things will be quieting down for the work week as our storm system departs. We're still dealing with a few light scattered snow showers across the northeast and into the northern mountains, and we'll start to see this activity start to wind down into the overnight hours. We'll still hold on to a couple of lingering snow showers across the northern mountains, but for the most part, our storm system has exited the state. We are watching more activity starting to get itself together off the Pacific coast, but that's eventually going to pass north through Colorado, so we'll get a little dose of wind out of that. Most of the precip will miss us to the north. So for tonight, we will hold on to a couple of those lingering snow showers across the north. It will be cool out there and downright cold across the east with clearing skies. Then for tomorrow, partly cloudy, warming across much of the state, but it will be cooler across the southeast corner of the state where that cooler air continues to filter in. Then on Tuesday, that storm passes to the north. We could get a couple of spot snow showers over in the northern mountains, but for the most part, we'll be dealing with breezy conditions across much of New Mexico. And then by the end of the work week, we will be looking at more sunshine on the way and a westerly flow setting up, and that is going to help really boost up temperatures, especially across eastern New Mexico for the end of the work week. Southern Colorado, temperatures into the upper 40s to low 50s for tomorrow, with partly sunny skies, and we'll see those temperatures creep up bit by bit through the upcoming work week. We're back to near 60 degrees by Thursday. Over the northwest, partly cloudy skies, and it will be a little bit warmer. Temperatures into the upper 50s for several locations. We're back to the mid 60s by Thursday before cooling things back off toward next weekend. Over the southwest, mix of sun and clouds, highs into the 50s and 60s. We'll see temperatures in the low to mid 60s throughout much of the upcoming work week, into the upper 60s by Friday before starting to cool off next weekend. Over the southeast, partly cloudy skies. It will be cooler for tomorrow with highs only reaching the upper 40s to low 50s, but we'll quickly recover those temperatures, and by the end of the week, we're talking mid to upper 70s before we cool down once again for the weekend. Over the northeast, partly cloudy skies, highs into the 40s and 50s, so it will be quite a bit warmer tomorrow than what we saw today, and temperatures continue to warm up through the end of the week. We're back into the mid 60s for Thursday and Friday. Over the northern mountains, some clouds around. Could see a couple of spot snow showers over the higher peaks, especially early tomorrow, but things will be clearing out, and temperatures warming up in Santa Fe back to the mid 50s for the end of the week. Over the east mountains, mix of sun and clouds. Temperatures in the low to mid 50s. In the metro, we'll top out in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees, and we'll continue to warm up through the upcoming week. In fact, by Thursday, we're going to be making a run for 70 degrees. And of course, we've been talking about this winter weather all weekend long, posting some great pictures on Twitter. Just follow me at KRQE John to check those out, and you can also sign up for text alerts at KRQE.com.
All right, thanks, John.